Grade D 2022 previous year dictation at the rate of 100 words per minute. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Mr. Chairman, sir, first of all, I thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak on this important issue. Whenever we discuss the problem of unemployment, we are reminded of the gloom on the faces of crores of youths in the country. While looking for an employment, sometimes they deviate from the mainstream of the nation and become the puppets in the hands of those involved in anti national activities. And today, the biggest problem our nation is facing is to bring back those misled youths to the mainstream of the nation in order to use their constructive capabilities in nation building. We should certainly accept the important fact that employment and the ever increasing population are two related things. Since independence, there have been a number of announcements, but no effective control has been made on the ever increasing population of the country. You are aware that in our country, population growth rate is about 2% per year. The growth in the population is bound to reduce the employment opportunities, and when today our country is facing the biggest problem, we often compare our country with China. Today, China has controlled its population and has formulated policies in tune with its plans and circumstances, as a result of which it has not only been able to provide employment to a great extent but also has controlled the population explosion effectively. Because of this situation, we see that in the next 50 years, India's population will be four times of the present population, while China's population will be half of what it is today. I believe that if a country has to lead on the path of development, it should first of all control its population. The present government is doing a lot in taking the country on the path of economic growth. It is evident from the high level of foreign exchange reserves of more than $100 billion we have. I want to say that there are a lot of employment opportunities in this country. The Honorable Prime Minister and his government have provided employment opportunities to people through various schemes. Even last time, when the Honorable Prime Minister gave an assurance of providing employment to 1 crore people, he fulfilled his promise by providing employment opportunities to lakhs of people in various sectors during the last 3 years, respectively. And these opportunities were generated not merely in the service sector only, but in the organized and unorganized sectors as well. I think that no government can generate employment opportunities for 1 crore unemployed youth every year. The government can provide employment avenues, and these were provided in the various sectors, be it rural development sector or any other sector. For developing country like India, where more than 75% population is residing in rural areas, no strategy has been formulated for the development of villages. For the first time, this government under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana has decided to link those villages with Pakka roads. There were schemes for providing agro rural based employment opportunities, but raw material could not be transported to urban areas and no one could generate employment opportunities in the villages. At present, some initiatives have been taken. The unemployed rural youths and the workers are getting employment in the villages itself by linking villages with metalled roads. Secondly, it is the first ever effort to bring these villages in the mainstream of development. Drinking water schemes are being launched in the villages. There is an ongoing effort to launch primary health and elementary education schemes in the villages. Free education has been provided to children up to the age of 14 years. Efforts in this regard have been made by the government through various schemes. The government jobs have been snatched away, rather destroyed by this government. Sir, a policy which is against the people, against the working class, and against the farmers is being pursued by this government. This is why, unless this government is replaced by secular and democratic government, which is people friendly and which is in favor of working class and farmers, the policy which is being pursued by this government cannot be reversed. Now, time has come for the government not to give false promises at the time of election. After being elected and remaining in the government, they forget about the promises made by them in their manifesto. Sir, unemployed youths are committing suicide every year. Not only farmers, but the working workers also are committing suicide because they are unemployed. Sir, today in the employment exchanges of our country, about 4 crore educated unemployed youths have registered their names. Instead of creating new jobs, employment opportunities are being destroyed by this government. With these words, I thank you, the honorable members.